What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video, welcome back to another vlog. Today is D-Day. Gotta get the wrap. So we got the white and the black. Gotta get that moved to the car. And then we're gonna drop it up to West Shore Plaza. It's a local company called Fine Print. They do signage and vehicle wrappings and all that kind of good stuff. Alright, so I've got to move this to the car now. I'm hoping it fits. I've dropped the seats because it is 5 foot. I just don't want it to get wrinkled or damaged or anything like that. But alright, so now this is heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so I'll see you back in the car. Oh, okay. Loads of room. I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Oh yes, so obviously I took the door handles off yesterday. They're actually drying at the moment because I got them resprayed, and I'm gonna keep them off because again it makes life easier for him. He doesn't have to remove anything. I don't know, for such a simple car to take apart, they are incredibly difficult. There's like one clip that you just can't get. Anyway, he still needs to be able to open the door. This car just looks so bad. He still needs to be able to open the door without the handle, so I had to come up with a little solution. So obviously we have cable ties here. That's because the rod is still connected and it's like it falls in and you can't get it with your finger. So cable tie it, you pull it out, and then you simply just push that down. Oh, it would help if I actually unlocked the car. I only just did the boot. So obviously the boot doesn't have the grab handle, but the key can open it. There we go. Push down. Voila. And yeah, no door cards. Took the interior trim off because I had wrapped this white bit. I did a terrible job. I didn't post heat it properly. Actually no, it was good. It was just bubbling just where this like contour is. So I'm just gonna get them to do that, and then this piece as well. Door cards missing on that side. It's the same thing, and that's about it. Oh, so the wing mirror, it's just 2 bolts on the outside there and take off. I'm a good customer, making life super easy for these guys. That's it really. Now just gotta wait. Katie's just finishing up a couple of emails, and then obviously she's gonna have to drive and pick me up. Oh, the only thing that I'm now, I don't know about these, so by the looks of it, dropping down the headliner should be an easy enough job. There's only 2 plastic clips there and it should drop down. Happy days. Okay, so I guess the next time you'll see this, what looks to be a heap of junk, it'll be white. Now I'm not gonna do the hubcaps just yet. I'll wait until I get the car back first to kind of gauge would silver or black look good, and I'll Photoshop it as well just to make sure, so I can hold off for those. But yeah, that's it. Right, we shall see what it looks like when it's finished. These are big clouds too, but all the lightning is happening on this side. There we go. That was brilliant. So just a little after 5 AM in the morning. Not sure if you'll be able to see me. It's kind of dark. I have the ISO pushed up, but it's got all the lightning in the background. As you can hear, the thunder kind of woke us up, and since I was awake I couldn't get back to sleep. I thought I'd just come up and have a look. It's our first proper thunder and lightning that we've had since hurricane season. It's happened. We've had a few thunderstorms throughout the day that have been, that was a big one, that have been out in the distance, but some of the claps this morning, the lightning must have obviously been hitting the complex or not too far away because they were very loud. And it's funny because the whole house, you can feel it vibrate. I love it. There's actually a really dark cloud coming above me, so I should probably step back inside. Not the brightest move holding this. just love that sound. Hopefully this is a good test with the microphone to pick it up, because last year I'd set up the camera and I didn't have this microphone, and now I've got the shotgun mic, so I'll set that up as well and we'll get some really good quality claps of thunder. We're just back from pickleball, but look, still don't have it. So that was Monday. I dropped the car over, and the guy that I was in contact with, he reached out to me a couple times just saying that they've been having issues, and all the issues I'd kind of known anyway. And then on Thursday he wanted me to actually meet up with the guy that was wrapping the car, which I did, and it turns out that they're, number one, just wrapping the car at some storage location. So I was under the impression that they had a warehouse somewhere. So number one, the car is literally just baking in the sun. Obviously when they're laying down the vinyl wrap itself, it's pulling up all the weaker points of the clear coat, the lacquer essentially, which, had the car been in a warehouse where it could have cooled down, the body, the steel would have been at a perfect temperature for wrapping. That wouldn't have been the case. I had a chat with the installer. He was different to the guy that I initially met to give the car an okay, because when I first reached out to this company, he was like, can you just meet with one of my guys, he'll go over the car, just make sure everything's fine. Did that, got the go ahead. He's like, yeah, there'll be no issues whatsoever. Then I scheduled in the date, etc. So I met with the installer on Thursday. He said he'd have the car done on the Friday, which was yesterday. Haven't heard anything at all. It also came to the point where the wrap that I bought, which is one of the best wraps you can buy, it's very strong in terms of laying it. So the tack on the sticky side of the wrap is extremely strong, but again, matched with the car just baking in the heat, it's a recipe for disaster. I said, look, it needs to get done. They'll be willing to use their own material that is, it's kind of like pressure activated, so every time you press on it, it sticks, so they can lay it down without having to activate and pull up lacquer. I was just like, that's absolutely fine, just, you know, essentially get it done, because obviously we're now down to the one car for the week and now for the weekend essentially. But I haven't heard any updates, so I need to contact him just to see what the issue is, what the story is. To a certain extent, I'm extremely happy that I actually did take apart bits and pieces of the car, because he was ringing me asking me how do I open the bonnet, which should be a pretty straightforward thing, I would think. There's a clear red latch on the passenger side that you pull, and then it's just figure out how to open it. So I did notice he didn't even take the aerial off when I did view the car. But that's basically it for this week. I did have plans. I kind of set aside a few hours during the week to kind of get the car back together, which obviously is not happening. And then obviously the tragedy that's happened in Miami in Surfside, the condo collapse. We've had NBC News on pretty much for the entire day for the last 3 days, just watching that. Just tragic what's happened there. So I actually haven't done much this week. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there because we don't have anything planned for the rest of the day. I know Katie's got plans later with the girls later on for dinner. It's not always exciting times, but yeah, that's it. So I guess I will sign out now. Shorter video this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, maybe hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. If you liked it, just hit the thumbs up. As usual, it helps the YouTube algorithm. It really does help. And until next week, fingers crossed we have the Thea back. I'll see you then. Cheers.